Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and as you may have noticed, I have recently been taking up a lot of videos that you suggest, so I'm going to be keeping up with that, okay? Now, one request that I keep getting is like, can you just do like messages from your spirit guides? I haven't done it in quite some time, that used to be like something I did at least once a week. So, getting back to it, you have three piles in front of you. Let us take a look at what messages you need to receive from your spirit guides for your upcoming journey. Three piles, take your pick. I'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've picked pile 1, these are the messages that you need to receive from your spirit guides. Now, first of all, for you, pile 1, the thing is, you guys are by nature very free souls. You're like free spirits, who love to live life to the fullest, who love to have fun, and who love to build a life for themselves. And that is something that you should always remember. Keep learning new things, keep experimenting with life, see where life takes you. Because your life is meant to be like one of 100 colors. You're going to be doing a lot in your life, you're going to be learning a lot. So please make sure at no point of time to be like, I know everything, I've seen everything. No, you need to be like the energy of the fool in the tarot card, who's ever ready for that adventure of life, because clearly there is a lot that you're meant to see. It's like even if you are like a full grown adult, you still have that inner child that is very active. So you may also be people with a very strong imagination, and keep going, okay? Because that imagination actually helps you in your life a great deal, is what is coming through. And along with that, you are the kind of people you have to indulge in daydreaming, because what happens is when it comes to your dream, especially the daytime dream, sometimes they have a tendency of coming true more than your dreams that you actually plan, okay? So please make sure you maintain a vision board, you always dream something. And which brings me to also making sure that you have enough sleep, because somewhere, whether this is morning dreaming time or this is night dreaming time, your dreams are very important to you, because it's like in both conditions your spirit guides speak to you. Yeah, so please make sure you're paying attention to both of your dreams and writing it down, most importantly. And for that, for the dreaming time, you have to make sure that you take time for yourself, because you have to seek what your life wants you to seek, is what is coming through. See, the creator wants you to have a life, and he wants to have an experience which probably is very different from the normal people in your life. For this, you have to connect with yourself, maintain a spiritual practice that is very, very strong to yourself. So you can make time for it anytime, whether this is before everybody else wakes up or after everybody else goes to sleep, because this has to be spent in solitude where there's nobody else and nobody can interfere in your own energy, because your own energy is like a very pure kind of energy. It's a very innocent kind of energy, and for that energy and for you to tap into it, please make sure you are like maintaining times of isolation, but seek what your life intends to seek for you, is what is coming through. And one more thing, you people are like very, very energetically charged beings, okay? Even though you may never have had a spiritual practice, the strength of energy around you is so strong, because I get a feeling like you're very, very divinely protected and you're divinely blessed. So protect your energy. So at all point of time, you should ask yourself, is this good for my energy today? So if you have a busy day, and you're trying to add a couple of extra things to it, ask yourself, am I really, really in the right frame of energy to do this today? And make your to-do list according to that. And also, please make sure whoever you're connecting with, whether this is on the phone, whether this is in person, you see whether that person matches your vibration, because you're intuitive that way. If a person's vibration is slightly off, you know it, and honor that intuition about you. And most importantly, honor your energy. Sometimes you may not be for the world, and that's absolutely okay. That's more than okay. You are of a special kind. That's what I'm saying here. And especially, karmically, I feel like there is a cycle of completion coming through for you. Like you've actually paid a lot of karmic debt, and as a result of which you're free. free to live your life fully, free your life wholly in a way that you want to live it for yourself. Yeah, but of course, for a couple of you, maybe a completion ritual can help you. Like, actually sit down and consciously say this to yourself, that I have actually gotten rid of all of my karma, and invite Archangel Michael to work with you. So if there are any cords still attached to you, he will be able to sever those cords and you will be free from this cycle. So Archangel Michael is very important, okay, especially for your spiritual practice. And moving forward, just do things that are naturally you. Do things that are naturally something that you're passionate about. So especially if you're involved in a job which doesn't feel like they match your vibration, ask yourself, is there something different that I can do? Is there something that I can do that will make me more passionate about it, which will give me a reason for waking up in the morning? Yeah, what is your true desire? That is something you need to connect with. Your passions, your hobbies, that are very important. See, there are going to be two things very important for you. One is getting money, and second is doing something that you love. And try and sort of make a blend of both of these things so that you can have a unique life for yourself. And interestingly, the door to spirit is always open for you. Anytime you need guidance, anytime you need any kind of help, you just have to close your eyes and ask for that guidance. Because it's like, like I told you, energy levels are so strong that you're able to connect through dimensions easily. So please, whenever you have a doubt, whether this is regarding a person, whether this is regarding a spiritual practice, ask the divine and the answers will be given to you. Door to spirit always open. And even when it comes to your ancestors, you have a unique capacity to communicate with them, even with your past loved ones. You may be the kind of people who are able to feel energy very strongly. Yeah, and especially remember this, in the upcoming 2-week period, make this point to set intentions for yourself, especially for your future life. And once you set intentions, take little steps every day to make it come true. Any new intentions, okay, I'm not talking about old intentions. Whatever you've placed that time, let it remain in place if they still speak to you. But all the new dreams, the intention for that needs to be set in the next 2 weeks. That's what's coming through. And of course, steps towards it, absolutely you need to take it. Interestingly, you have to work on your Mooladhara chakra, No wonder then Archangel Michael showed up for you. Because Archangel Michael is always, with people who work very strongly with their Mooladhara. So Mooladhara is the base of our human existence. It is the base of all our spiritual practices. Especially when it comes to, raising the Kundalini, unless you have a very, very strong Mooladhara chakra, you cannot work on others because they are like the base. Because Mooladhara determines your money, it determines your health, and it determines your relationship. So if you are facing any kind of problem in either of these 3 areas, remember Mooladhara chakra work is especially crucial. And how does Mooladhara get strengthened? By just sitting in one place and focusing. If you believe in Lord Ganesha, invoke the energy of Lord Ganesha to assist you in this purpose. But just sit on the floor, or outside on the ground, on grass, that'll be great. But make sure you have like your Mooladhara chakra right. And your intuition is very, very strong with regards to everything, whether this is people, whether this is circumstances or energy. You know when something is off and you know when something is right. So you need to overrate your intuition. See, sometimes with you people, what happens is you intuitively know something, but you're like, no, I'm just like, overthinking, or I'm just, going too much in that woo-woo zone. It's actually not that. Your intuition is on point. If you have to do something, you have to overrate it. Yeah, that's something you need to remember. And remember this, building strength is very important for you, especially for your physical well-being and your mental well-being is what is coming forth. So you have to make a rule to follow some kind of exercise routine, and preferably an exercise routine that is gentle. Yeah, for example, you can take up yoga, you can take up tai chi, or some exercise from which is gentle, nothing too extreme for you. Even if you take up gymming, okay, gymming is good but nothing extreme once again. Yeah, that's in store for you. But a exercise routine, physical movement, very, very important for you. And honor your deep knowing, because that deep knowing that you have is actually your spirit guides talking to you clearly, very clear. You don't even need somebody to interpret those signs for you. Once again, the door to spirit is always open for you. That is something you absolutely need to know. And I'm going to be giving you a couple of messages from your tea leaf cards, so that we see if there's any extra guidance that is coming through. Because with the tea leaf cards, I've always noticed that there's something very different that comes through. Okay, now your spirit guides are also hinting about a marriage, or maybe a romantic proposal coming your way. Or for some people, of course, this can be a business proposal, but I predominantly see this as a marriage. So if there is somebody who's single out here, a marriage proposal can come very soon, or a marriage may take very soon for you. So you need to mentally prepare yourself, and with that too, you need to honor that deep knowing. So if you feel like a person is right for you, say yes. And if you feel like, no, this thing seems off, that is for you as well. So you get to decide when you want to get married and the person you get married to, because your intuition is never wrong. Take it from me. And advice from a friend. So probably there is a friend in your life who always gives you the right kind of advice. Yeah. So trust this friend. Okay. This person is very loyal to you. So, you can always trust this person for advice. Go to them. And opportunities are waiting for you, okay? Now, especially for you, certain opportunities may now come up. And these opportunities are actually very, very good. Especially if you feel like these are opportunities that you think you've always wanted to do. Say yes to them. Once again, it depends on what you're feeling intuitively. But the opportunities are seriously going to be available. Guaranteed success, but star. Once again, this takes me back to setting your intuitions and hoping for things to come true, and takes me down to the dream time. What do you dream for yourself? Yeah, because whatever it is that you dream for yourself is actually the key for your success. See, I always believe our spirit guides gives us certain dreams because they're supposed to be coming true, or we are supposed to be making an effort for them to come true for us to reach a particular destination when it comes to our life. And teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex, once again with good advice. So somebody may be the kind of person who gives you advice, and this person belongs to the same sex, and maybe you have a deep friendship with them. Yeah, so connect with them. That's important. And things will not always be this way, so a change is coming for you. Once again, be open to these adventures, because life is clearly taking you on an adventure, because this is like this is like an end of a particular karmic debt that you've been carrying on yourself. The time is set for you. The doors are about to be open. Now it depends on you and your intuitive belief whether you walk through that door or not. Those are the messages that you need to receive today from your spirit guides. As always, I will leave you with nothing but my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages that you need to receive from your spirit guides. Okay, now one thing that you have to be very, very careful of is taking care of your heart, taking care of your emotions, and especially your heart chakra. Because the focus for you has to be on heart chakra. And it is very obvious, you people are always very caring. You people are very emotional beings, and then in which case the heart chakra needs really good attention. So for that, if you're holding on to any emotions, if you feel like certain emotions may not be rightly placed, open yourself to guidance from the universe. Open yourself to the white light that comes from the universe. White light meditation especially may help you a great deal. But specifically, the focus is on your heart chakra. So heal that, and that be really good for you. And especially for you, pile 2, you people need to think of yourself like turtles. Turtles or tortoises who carry their home on themselves. So if you're looking for a home in somebody else, that is a flawed premise to begin with. Yeah, you need to be like that tortoise or that turtle who is so full within and so happy within, then anything extra, anybody extra is just value addition. Yeah, so that you need to fulfill your own needs first. You need to take care of yourself first, fill your own cup first, and then be available to the world, especially to your near and dear ones. That's important because no place is like home, and that home for you is within yourself. Remember this. At this point of time, it is especially important for you to slow down. Once again, receptivity doesn't happen unless you slow down. Yeah? Have you ever seen a dove or have you ever seen a pigeon? Like they're just, roaming around here and there. It's almost like they are in a world of themselves. They don't really care about anybody else. They allow humans to come so close to them. They allow humans to come and feed them. Gentlest beings. And they are very much like you. But they need that special care, and which is why they always have somebody who takes care of them. Yeah. So maybe when it comes to your life, build your home within yourself, but you need to have a close friend. Somebody that you can trust with when it comes to your heart secrets. Not because you need help, just because you need to share something of your life. Friendships are very important for you, and especially I feel like you need to have a new person coming in to be your friend. So that you can just be gentle with yourself and be gentle with them, That gentle energy needs to spread to one more person is what is coming through. So slow down for it. Take time for friendships is also coming through. Yeah? Connection with friends is very important at this point of time. And one thing you need to be aware of is make sure you're choosing your battles wisely. So if you are going to be irritated at just about everything that comes your way, things are going to be difficult. See, understand this. For a diamond to become a diamond, it has to be polished multiple times. So you are going to be like that diamond, but if you get irritated with every little rub, it's going to be difficult for you. So choose your battles wisely. Somebody says something, you're like very irritated, not your way forward. Choose them wisely. And most importantly, make sure you're taking care of your body, your physical body. Really taking care of it. And let me tell you this, occasional massages are very, very important for you. They'll get your blood flowing. They'll get your energy moving. So you need to really, really, connect with the salon or the spa very close to you and like book a package for yourself. And in fact, not just a package for this month, but every second month. Yeah, because your body needs your attention. And once again, with body needing your attention, food habits, what kind of food habits are you having right now? Are you eating on time? Please make sure you monitor that because your body clearly needs your attention because you're gentle that way, And occasionally that solitude is important. See, remember I told you this, you're like this turtle or tortoise. So when it is time, you need to retreat, and that retreat has to be on your own. And in that solitude, in fact, you thrive. Generally it is considered that man is a social animal. Absolutely, man is a social animal. But in your case, for you, you're like this individual spirit who needs space to thrive. So give yourself that. Yeah, very important. And compassion for you, pile 2, has to start with yourself, okay? And most importantly, meditation is important. And once again, interestingly, you have the same mudra. I've always told you this. I don't know if you guys are following this, but this is the mudra. Yeah? This will help you like really, really take your meditative practices to the next level and will help you get more compassionate. See, anything that is like, holding space in your heart, you'll be able to like come out of it through this meditative practices. So, for you, the purification practice has to begin from your own heart and then it has to go to the others. That's what's coming through. Yeah, give the love and light to yourself and then spread it to the world. And one more thing, if you're carrying judgment, harsh judgment against people, let it go. You're just doing yourself disservice, okay? That's what's coming through. Now remember this, when it comes to your life, when it comes to whatever it is that you're doing, you need to have a strategy. And for this strategy, you need to have a journal. So if right now you're just like not having some kind of routine around your work especially, it has to be in place. And make sure when your work has a routine, you have a particular lunch time, a particular snack time, and a particular dinner time assigned to it. Because you need to like compartmentalize things a little bit. Strategy needed for just about everything in your life. And remember this, in order to recharge yourself, a visit to a temple, a visit to a mosque, a visit to a church whichever spiritual belief you belong to, is mandatory. Because what happens is when we visit these places, they usually are centers of powers. Yeah? So you get recharged by that too. So make sure, especially for you, collective meditation, collective practice is important, which is why at least it has to be with one friend. If you cannot connect with 100 people in the world, at least connect with this one friend. And meditate together, pray together, very important. Yeah? That's really something that you should do. And remember this, the meditation level that now you should be reaching to has to be taking you to the samadhi level, which is again that of the heart. Yeah, see, again meditation has levels, so if you haven't started, it is time you start right now. And for all of my friends who are like constantly in the practice of meditation, focus on your heart. The point of focus for my advanced spiritual and meditative people is on the heart. And if you're just starting out for meditation, it is just breathing. Focus on your breathing. Yeah? So the meditative practice has to reach your heart, the samadhi level, for which you have to constantly pray. And yes, oh my God, yes, it is a collaboration of souls. If you can find a place where like people come together to meditate, that'll be great. Yeah, or if you can just have one friend and you can like decide on a time that okay, we are going to be praying at this point of time together, that will be great. Yeah, especially to elevate your levels of spiritual practice and meditation. And remember this, when it comes to your life, you people pile 2 are always multi-talented. You're good at 100 things together, but right now you have to choose one path. Because if right now you're going to be choosing multiple ways, that's not going to work for you, because I'll tell you, your sensitivity levels, your energy levels are a little bit vulnerable right now. So right now for you, focus on one thing, and once you're able to like manage everything properly, like energetically, okay, you can move on to multiple things. I'll tell you when to move on to multiple things as well in my upcoming readings. But for right now, one thing, give it your full attention and go with it. Yeah, that's something that you can focus on right now. I'll give you messages from your tea leaves, so we'll see what else is coming through. But a temple visit or mosque visit, church visit is mandatory, and collaboration of souls is also mandatory for you. It'll be better for you if you don't want to do it, of course, it's something you can do. And birth or conception of a child or an enterprise, okay? Now, once again, if you want to start something new or choose a new path for yourself, excellent time for that. Next 2 weeks especially, okay? Please start it. Because once again, Saturn has like moved position. So once again, for something new, excellent time. Yeah, that is true. Oh, and let me give you a good news, because this is like birth of a child. I actually became an aunt day before yesterday, and it's a baby girl, and we are so blessed, and I'm really, really happy to share it with you. So please, whoever's watching it, if you can just bless my little niece, it'll just mean the world to me. So yeah, birth of a child, that's actually true in my case. Alright, now once again, a younger woman is going to be important. So your relationship with a younger woman is going to be important. Maybe she's going to be a friend to you, maybe somebody you connect with, but a younger person is going to be important. And oh, look at that, oh my God, slowly but surely getting ahead. My dear tortoise friends, my dear turtle people, slow down. And remember, your home is in yourself. You can have your own pace of doing things, you can do things your way, but remember to have that firm belief on yourself, that wherever you are, you're right. Whichever way you're going, you're right, and you are just about okay. You're brilliant that way, I love it when just spirits surprise us this way. And do not back down from opposition. Once again, when people are telling you that this is not something you're supposed to be doing, really being harsh with you, once again, choose your battles strongly. See, sometimes not backing down from opposition doesn't mean like you have to fight with them. It means that you have to be strong enough not to say anything to them and continue on your journey forward. Yeah, you have to find that strength within you. Bullheaded is the term for it. and broom. Cleanliness is important for you, okay? Now, once again, for your own energies, this is ideal, and a new attitude is something that also may help you in the journey, or a new home for a couple of you. Of course, it can so happen for that. But either way, that is something that you need to know right now when it comes to messages from your angels. Remember, your heart needs your attention, your home is in yourself, and find that one friend that you can pray with. Or you have a lot of friends and family here in our Teacup family. So morning 6 o'clock India time, evening 6 o'clock India time, that is the way I'm scheduling it for right now. But if there's somebody at a different location who cannot make things happen, of course we can change it later on. But for the rest of the week, 1 week from today, that is going to be the timing for prayer. I will leave you here with nothing but my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, these are the messages that you need to receive from your spirit guides. Now, let me tell you this, your spiritual process is going on beautifully. Whatever process you're following, whatever path you're following, whatever practice you're following, it's maturing beautifully. So please keep doing what you're doing, because it's going to help you a great deal when it comes to your life. But one thing, if I may add, if you want to do it, of course, I'm not going to force you at all, because whatever you clearly are doing is working. But make sure you're making pranayama a part of your spiritual practice. Deep breathing, because breathing will actually help you with the flow of energy inside and out, and that will help you relax a great deal. So along with meditation, if you can just involve breathing, excellent. Or even if you don't have anything to do and you just have 5 minutes, make sure you include breathing to your spiritual practice. And please make sure that you're being playful, okay? That you're going with things your way. You're not stressing about anything, and you're making time to play. And by time to play, if you have kids around your house, that will be excellent. Go out and play with them. They have the most amazing and the most imaginative playtimes ever. So make yourself a part of them. Or playfulness can be anything. It can be painting, it can be just watching Disney movies, which is my personal favorite thing to do, along with playing with children. But whatever playfulness means to you, take time for that. And remember this, when it comes to your life, you absolutely are people who have lot of daydreams, but from that daydreaming, some decisions has to be made. So especially if I have a dream, I want to construct a house, for example. I have a dream, but I'm not doing anything about it. I'm not even consciously deciding that I want to save something. I'm not looking at options. They will only remain as dreams. So certain decisions are important, certain steps are important. So make sure you're paying attention to it. But firstly, you need to know what part of the dream that you need to work on. And remember this, when it comes to your life, okay, you need to speak up. If something is troubling you, speak up. If you need to say something, say it. Otherwise, your throat chakra will just get affected, and your internal life is something that is going to be affected. Because sometimes what happens is, it's very funny. We want to say something, we don't say it, and internally it is constantly a battle for us. I should have said this, I should have said this, oh, maybe this would be a better argument. We all go through that. So just speak up, it's the easier way out. Instead of, struggling internally is what is coming through. And remember this, as much as you can, spend time in nature. Keep things easy. If you cannot spend time in nature, at least have a garden or just one plant and take care of that plant. And once again, as much as you can, live a life that is connected with Mother Nature, because nothing harsh will work for you. So good food, green food, for example, is going to be very good. Colorful fruits, colorful vegetables are going to be great. But as much as you can, eliminate chemicals from your life. Eliminate processed food from your life. Because you're very close to nature. You're this nature baby. And nature knows how to heal you beautifully. More than any doctor in the world can. So, make sure you go in that direction. And remember this, there are little steps if you take, not even major steps, your life will transform beautifully. Because right now, you're at this point of time where your spiritual practice is working so beautifully that there is no other way but transformation for you. So even if you don't force things to happen, things will gradually start taking you in that direction. But one thing, your food part, be careful about it. Yeah, tremendous blessings are coming into your life. But remember this, If there is somebody out here who's like, oh, I want my spiritual practice to like reach its fruition soon, I want this plan to succeed soon, I want to reach my destination soon, patience is needed. Because see how beautiful this is. It's like this angel is holding a clock. It's like she knows what the timing is, and she's like, oh, I'm really helping you behind the scenes. Your spirit guides are telling you, I'm really, really trying to help you behind the scenes, but something God has decided. And when God decides something, that is the timing. Nobody can change it. So stay firm on your spiritual practice. Stay firm on whatever you're doing. Once you have like the divine timing in place, it's all going to come true as if by magic. Yeah. So don't stress, okay? Taking stress is really not going to help you at all. And that's not necessary in the first place. And remember this, right now is an excellent time to find new people to be friends with, find new people to hang out with, and new people to have as connections in your life. Okay, because see, I get it that you already have friends in your life, you already have a support group, but everything that they can offer you, they're already offering you. They're not really offering you anything new. And at this point of time, you need new energy. You need energy that is light. Because sometimes what happens is, when we are friends with people for a very long time, then the connections become stagnant. And then because you are somebody who needs to mature spiritually, nothing new is brought on your precipice. So for that, new people are important. New spiritual friendships are important. New worldly friendships are important. So it's time for you to build those friendships when it comes to your life. Now, okay, this makes sense. Vata problem may be something that you're struggling with health-wise. Okay, and let me tell you how Vata manifests. Dryness, excessive dryness. This is dryness in your skin. This is internal dryness. Your hair may become dry. You may feel a little anxious. You may feel like, the energy is little light about you. You may feel lightheaded. All of these things. Aches in your body. Like your joints will start aching. That is like a Vata problem. Yeah, and to get rid of Vata problem, maybe that dietary change is important. Yes, that is what it means. So when you give yourself, a diet that is very nourishing, which is very wholesome, that will help you. So for all of my viewers who are watching me right now, if you can just Google, Vata related diet, that will come for you. And if you follow it, that will be great. And along with that, maybe a little bit of Ayurveda medicines will help you a great deal. But even if you don't go for medicines, nature is the greatest healer. Food is the greatest healer. If we just take care of our diet and if we be a part of nature, nothing will be imbalanced in life. Trust me, see our ancestors. If you just look at our grandmother's generation, like our great grandmom's generation, they were absolutely fine. Why? They were very much in tune with nature. Their lives were simpler. They took time out for community. They had supportive connections. They lived full lives. We don't have that because of, the way things are around us. So you need to get into that energy once again and things will be fine, honestly. And remember this. When it comes to your life, don't wait for the biggest milestones to show up. Every single day, if something great happens, celebrate it. See, every single day, we manage to do something that we've never been doing before or we've never done before. So if you happen to solve like a crossword puzzle which you've never managed to before, that is a small win. Celebrate it. If you've managed to go through the entire day without, having kind of any negative thought in your mind or without having you spoiled your own energy, that is a win. So celebrate these little milestones. Don't wait for the bigger things because it's the little things that define life. Once again, air guardian. And remember, Vata is air once again. So your perspective needs to shift as well. Your mindset needs to change a little bit. So once again, if you find yourself being a little bit rigid, that has to change, okay? And this only happens when there is an imbalance of Vata. See, Vata is something that often, comes in contact with the nervous system. It affects our nervous system. It affects our brain, which is why that shift in perception is necessary. So for you, pile 3, take care of Vata. Make sure you're taking care of your diet and things will be okay for you. When it comes to your spiritual life, there is absolutely no problem. Just take time to play and have a balanced life. You guys are very easy that way, which is why I like vibe with you very well. And I'll give you your tea leaf cards. A romance, celebration and party. Okay, so if you guys get an invite to a party or just to get out and meet new people, excellent, which is why, you may meet new people. So don't turn down any party invites, okay? They'll actually be good for you. And Unicorn, make use of your intuition to make beneficial changes. You are like that light beings, light energy, simple things. Unicorns are like energy of light completely. So use your intuition to make beneficial changes in your life. Celebration, fun, enjoyment. So it is all hinting at having a good social life for you and new social life. Okay, that's important. Money wise as well, there's no problem. In fact, there's a good amount of money coming up. And great passion. Okay, so do things that you're naturally passionate about. Do like things that you feel really really make you happy, that make you feel playful at that. Maybe take up a new hobby, like something external, something out of yourself, and maybe you'll meet people there, and the energy is always light with new people, and you will receive a gift. So you're about to receive a beautiful gift when it comes to your life. And one more, marriage. Okay, now for a couple of you, if you've been waiting for that marriage to happen, once again divine timing is at play. So it is going to happen for you, and maybe if you go out and make new friends, you'll meet people that way. Look at how cutely things come together. Yeah, so new connections. So maybe your partner is going to be somebody who's new, and you may meet them socially. Compliments from an admirer. Now, honestly, I was not expecting this, but this is turning out to be a love reading at the very end. So, simple things. Go out and make new friends. You may probably find somebody who really admires you. And when you're taking up a hobby, make sure it's something you're passionate about. And you may actually end up meeting your life partner. How fun is this? But whatever it is, your life is organically taking you towards a place that you're meant to be, where somebody is waiting for you. And of course, remember this, nature-oriented life. Food, take care of your food. Very important. Yeah, I will leave you here with nothing but my best wishes, especially for my single friends, but even for friends who are already in relationships or married. Remember, you need new friendships in your life, because friendships make you thrive. They'll give you something new to learn, and they'll take you to the next level. Yeah, that's what I'm going to leave you with. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.